The past weekend, like kind of leading up to the draft, and what are your emotions? You a little nervous, excited?
Yeah, the past week just finishing up visits and workouts, trying to enjoy as much family time as I can. And my emotions, not just excited, anxious to see what happens next week, but just taking it one day at a time and just really enjoying it. The last free time I get to have for a couple months.
Do you see some comparisons to the anticipation on that night to when you've been on the award circuit, waiting to see if you win the Heisman Trophy, waiting to see if you win these different awards, to waiting to find out where you're going to go and where you're going to draft? Do you anticipate some of the same feelings inside?
It's pretty similar, just because it's something I can't really control. I just kind of got to wait and see what happens. And, yeah, it's kind of one of those things, the waiting game, and kind of anxious and just ready to figure out where you're gonna be at.
You mentioned your family. How much are you looking forward to being able to get back to your mom and to your family for everything that they went through?
I'm looking, that's one of the biggest things that I'm looking forward to, just being able to take care of my family, take care of my mom, make sure that she's settled and whatever she needs, she can get. Just kind of just enjoying life and let her travel around.
What will be your first big purchase?
So what?
What will be your first big purchase?
This can get out to the. Okay. Well, for me, it's gonna be a bed. My real purchase, I don't want to spoil the treat. It's my mom's birthday next week, so that weekend after I get selected, so something special for her.
Have you already bought her a car? Is that right?
So what?
Did you already get her a car?
I have not.
Yeah. Okay. When are you going to head up, and who's going to be with you up there, Neil?
My whole family is going up. So my mom, aunt, uncle, cousin, both brothers, and my sister. But I head up to New York on Monday, and then Philly the rest of the week.
Have you always dreamed of what this day would be like? Because I know you always been confident in yourself that you'd be there. Have you always dreamed about it?
Oh yeah, that's one of the biggest things. That's one reason I was selected to go to Philly. Because I always dreamed to hear my name called and walking across the stage, receiving that jersey, taking that picture, and just being able to get elected into the National Football League.
What have your friends at Gainesville said? I know you've been back there. What have they all said to you this week as you get ready to go up there?
They're just living this experience through me. They all support me and all, happy for me. And they're in the same boat as me, ready to figure out what team I'm going to be selected to, so they can get the jersey and come to the games. And so they all support me and all excited, and they still treat me like I'm a regular person, so nothing changed.
As you're meeting with these teams, is there one or a couple teams that you had a good visit with, or that you kind of vibe with, that you're like, hey, I like what this organization is kind of selling, or at least believing in maybe drafting you?
Really, all the teams. All the teams all the visits have been good for me and them. So just kind of wait and see which one selects me.
Would you prefer a situation where you got to come in like right away and get out there and kind of take your lumps, or would you prefer a situation where you can come in behind a guy and maybe sit for half the season? Or do you have a preference?
Not really. Just whatever situation is best for the team. I just want to go in and compete and win and play football. So whatever best situation to help the team win is going to be grateful for me. I'll be thankful for both situations. I know I'm going to have to earn my rights and the respect for the team. And before I'm named the starter, I have to earn all that stuff.
The team that gets you, what are they getting?
So what?
The team that gets you, what are they getting?
They're getting a guy that's going to win, compete, loves football. A dynamic leader. He's going to relate to all the people in the locker room, all the players. And a guy with a great attitude, great character. He's going to put in the work and keep fighting. So, they're getting a winner, a champion.
Deshaun, do you pay attention to most of those mock drafts, seeing your name maybe taken, early in the round, maybe late in the round? I mean, do you pay attention to any of those, or?
No, all that stuff is irrelevant. It's what, random people's opinions, what they assume, especially going through this process. You really realize how split the media and the real team's mock drafts really is. So I don't really pay attention to none of that stuff. None of it is accurate. None of it is 100% correct.
In addition to your family, who kind of helped one more question over to get to this point?
Really, my whole family. Everyone had their part. Everyone had their, part of me raising me up and supporting me. So my whole family's been the biggest part.
Has there been a wow moment for you through all this?
A wow moment? As far as just the training or just like teams or what type?
Anything throughout this experience? Has there
Um,
been that wow moment? Like
The
this really
coolest
happened?
was sitting courtside with Floyd Mayweather at the Celtics and Kings game. That was probably the coolest.
Not talking to us. I mean, that hurts me.